Howdy folks, Little John, and sitting down a bit of a chat. It's sort of a 5 on Friday, but not really a 5 on Friday. I haven't got a specific topic. Day's been a bit of a muddle up. I had planned on doing a brew today, but due to family commitments and things that are happening later today and over the weekend, I haven't got the time to do that. I did want to get something out. I really hadn't have anything planned to specifically talk about, and there's just a few things I wanted to do out here in the shed, amongst all the other jobs I've got going on for today. So thought, throw the camera on, have a little bit of just a general chat about what's going on around the place, and give me a chance to have a break and a couple of drinks before I head back into the afternoon and plough on. So before we go any too much further, straight up say a warm welcome to a couple of new patrons, David Hopkins, Joel Brown, and a real fresh one, I think only just overnight, Todd Letchford. So guys, good to have you along. Thanks a lot. Anybody else, if you're interested in becoming a patron, the link's down the bottom. Go for your life. So what I'm sort of doing at the moment, I've just taken a bit of a sample on the hard lemonade, which brewed up a little while ago, about a week back. Just see how it's going. It's currently sitting on 10.26, so she's plugging along slowly. It's sitting in the. It started off on the bench at ambient temp for I think it was 2 days in the end until I got the Pilsner bottle, and since then it's been in the fridge at 21 degrees. It started at 10.50 I believe, so she's about halfway through, coming along nicely. There's still good bubbling in the fermenter. The sample's got plenty of gas in it, so she's still doing its thing. Okay, yeah, so that's coming along nice. It's a little bit more lemony than it was last year. Not quite. I don't think there might be quite as much sweetness, so I don't know, but we'll see. It'll be what it is. Now, the other thing I'm sort of just doing while I'm plugging along here, someone had asked just for a bit of an update on how some of my Scotch is going. So, in all honesty, I haven't tried it for a little while, so I'm going to make with these a bit of a crack while we go. So, that's it. Yeah, I did want to brew today. It's not happening. I know what I'm going to do. I'm looking for a bit of a beer with some cherry in it. I'm not going to disclose exactly what it is at the moment because there's a bit of there's a reason behind that. It's being beer's being done in honour of the very first patron, and so that will all become clear when I do the brew. Yeah, so I don't exactly know when that's going to happen now. There was a beer I wanted to have for Christmas. It's now not going to happen. So it's just going to be a case of now when I can fit it in. Obviously, it's Christmas. It's leading in. We all get busy, flat out, and that was part of the thing behind the video. One to sort of say wish everyone a good Christmas season. Not specifically Merry Christmas at the moment. It's a little bit far out, but it's a busy time of the year. And on top of everything, trying to get organised in the brewery to make sure you've got things organised for Christmas. And this is part of the lemonade. I've got my work Christmas party's actually happening here on the terrace at Little John's on the Saturday before Christmas. So I've knocked out the lemonade, hoping it will be ready for the party as the lemons come from girl from work. But again, that may not happen. But I've got plenty of beer here, and I've been working with that idea in mind for the last sort of 3 batches. So I've stuck the last couple of batches. I've stuck to more normal sort of beers. You know, I've done the Corona, or the Cooper's Cerveza. I've done the Pacific Ale. I've done a Fat Yak type clone. So there's some beers here that people are going to drink. I know for a fact that the people I work with are not big beer drinkers. They're certainly not craft beer drinkers, and anything beyond, those easier drinking stuff is just not point. So there's no point in me banging out a big IPA. Wasn't going to get anybody anywhere. So that being said, we're working towards this Christmas, and you're seeing it all over Facebook and posts. People are, what are other people doing for Christmas, and special beers and things. Oh, and you see people doing some fairly unique, specific Christmas beers. Spiced up stouts and brown ales and eggnogs, bloody, or flavoured IPAs and stuff. I've never really worried about specifically making a Christmas beer. I make beers for Christmas, but the reality is, Christmas Day, especially this year, that's going to be really me and the missus here. Some of the family's coming later in the afternoon, but we'd probably be lucky if a dozen beers get drank here on Christmas Day. So I wasn't rushing out to brew a whole batch specifically for Christmas. If I'm doing a Christmas beer, it's for the Christmas period. It's really a summer beer. It's like always, it's going to last a couple of months from start to finish. So I look more at the summer beer than an actual specific Christmas beer. But I do understand there's plenty of people out there that and I've certainly been there in the past, where Christmas Day is a big day. There's a lot of people, and a lot of beer gets drunk. So having something specific for the day is much more feasible. If you are doing that sort of thing, stick a comment down the bottom. Let us know what you're doing specifically for Christmas. That special beer that you're brewing. Always, what I've referred to before, I always do the Christmas Pale Ale, which is just a simple Australian style pale ale that everybody can drink. It varies a little bit from year to year, but it's basically around the core. A light base, a little bit of hop, just enough flavour to be interesting. Lowish alcohol, low 4% alcohol, so it's easy drink. It's not going to get you, knocked off your head, halfway through the afternoon, where you start having fights with relos by, before dinner. I mean, there's enough stress and feeling, crap from weird interactions that can happen on Christmas Day that is, without throwing in, a gut full of alcohol into the mix. So I do like to keep it a little bit simpler. You're certainly not going to start throwing around 7-8% neppers and things like that on a hot summer's afternoon. You're asking for trouble. But as I said, stick a comment down there, let us know what you're doing. So for me, right now, I'm thinking I'm going to get that one last batch of beer done somewhere in the next couple of weeks. I'm thinking it might be next Sunday. Somewhere in the mix, I need to get a run done on the still, because this fella arrived today. A new barrel, It's only a cheapie. Don't curse me for buying a bloody cheap Chinese wooden barrel. I've got one already which has been shown on other stuff, which I use as a Solara for my bourbon. Works great. I've had no problem with it. I've not got a bad thing to say about these Chinese barrels that are being sold by Kegland. There certainly are better barrels, and look, I would have loved to say to the missus, spend extra money and get me, grab a barrel from Damien Howarth or somewhere, get a good coopered barrel. But at this point, I really can't spend that money. I've conned her into getting me a laptop so I can have a computer out here in the garage, in the man cave, so I can do stuff directly out here instead of having to be in the house and backwards and forwards. I'll be able to work a little bit easier out here. So I'm not stretching the friendship. So I've stuck with the cheaper barrel, which I could get out of my brew funds with no problem. I did put the suggestions out for a nice new Series X kegerator with the 4-tap font. But got knocked down pretty hard, but not completely. I do have approval for that. It's my 50th birthday next year, so I've got approval that we can push for that for the 50th birthday, get everyone to go in and get that. So so at the moment I'm going to survive with the knocked up fridge, which isn't as ideal as I would like, but it will get me through. So these are the things that happen at Christmas, and I mentioned it with just a message to the patrons just earlier. Christmas is a time where we can get a little bit of freedom into getting those bits and pieces for the brewery that we can't get normally. The big ticket items that you normally can't get approval for from the Minister for War and Finance. Yeah, I can get my stuff no problem. I've got a really reasonably non-restricted when it comes to buying the basic stuff. But anything too big, I just I can't go and just spend $600 on a fridge without saying something. $200 or $300 I can get away with. $600 I'm not going to. That's going to wait. But this is what it's about. Are you sitting at home now and you're brewing kits, so you're doing a little bit of all grain on the stove top, or you're doing mini mashes. Now's your best chance to, this is where you get in, you can get your Robo Brew or 3B system, or whatever it is that you need. Get the bigger U pot. Stainless steel fermenters. How many guys are going to get a stainless steel fermenter for Christmas? And again, there was other things I wanted to certainly be something I'd be looking at, but you got to look at your priorities and work out what it is that you sort of want. So same thing. Is there that big item in the brewery that you've been waiting for that you're going to push for Christmas because you've got a little bit more flexibility and you're more likely to get it? Again, stick it down the bottom, let us know. That's all we got for the moment. I said, with no specific topic, just a bit of rambling on. Been going for a little bit. We don't want to go for too much bloody longer. So, just for those that are interested, I've just tasted the free Scotches. There's videos of this on the Whiskey Jar playlist. This is all grain Scotch. Scotch style whiskey. I know I can't make Scotch, I'm in Australia, but anyway. This fella, the first one I have here, this was made from 2 cartons of cheap home brand lager, I think, home brand draft experiment that I couldn't drink. So I turned into Scotch. There's far more drinkable Scotch than there ever was as beer. So what you can do. So that was beer. Now it's better. Oh, it's not better. It's better than the beer that it was. Not necessarily better than beer, but it's better than the beer that it was. So this is good. I can answer someone's question about that. So as always, if you've got any questions about anything, stick them down the bottom. If you aren't subscribed to Little John's Brewing, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, why the hell not? Hit the button down there. It says subscribe. It's easy to find. There's also a little bell down there. Apparently you can hit the bell, which gets me a notification every time there's a new video up, so you don't miss bloody anything. Because occasionally there is some good stuff around here. It's not all shit like this. Anyway, that's me, Little John. I'm done for the day. So until I see you again, we're talking beer, we're drinking beer, we're brewing beer. Good brewing.